Steam rising off the hot beverage. It is Friday, the 19th of November. I hate Fridays with a passion. Today is no exception. Nick is taking care of stuff. He and Brandon are off work. We went and had breakfast and took care of a bunch of stuff, and Linda and Aurora are garage sailing. We had already been by there yesterday. Linda and I stopped, and the ladies running the estate sale actually used 2 pickups to bring all the stuff to the house. Ugh. Yeah, a bunch of it. 2 pickups worth. In all fairness to my sweetheart, she was wise in what she got. Benjamin's building a house, basically, and she bought a bunch of double pane windows and 2 metal doors, and bought a couple of dressers and a really cool looking little roll top desk that's going in the parlor. And that's what Nick's doing right now. He has to go buy stuff to, we're putting her wingback wicker wingback chair on the porch, and we're going to make sure it's screwed down so the wind can't blow it over. And Nick's also buying some clear spray paint to shoot it with clear, so that the sun and the moisture doesn't get to it. We've got a wicker love seat out there. Now we'll have basically a wicker throne out there. My sweetheart and my illustrious granddaughter Aurora are at the same estate sale. I'm in the office, if you can't tell, taking care of business. My buddy Danny and I never did get to do the testing foot pedals I wanted to do. We can always do it later. And once I explain this to a couple of folks, they now understand the need of what I'm saying. That computer right there, that's the tower, that's the monitor and all the other stuff with it. That computer right there and this computer right there with the smiley face are basically monsters. They're not user friendly to anybody outside of this office. That's the best way I can explain it. They've got custom made software that is basically predatory, and they cannot be invaded. However, that first one I showed you is just a normal cheap $400 Dell computer. And I have people that I get a hold of and deal with that electronically I can't use this one or the other one. I have to have something that's friendly. Now I've got a little laptop down there in a bag, but it's got like Windows Vista, or no, what's that one? XP. And it's hard getting anything to happen with that online, so I don't even use it. And so I use that end one over there. That's why I've got two rolling chairs in here. The little the little roll top desk Linda bought is going to have that folding chair right there that you can fold up, and that's going to be the desk chair for the roll top desk in the parlor. And we have an area to put the Christmas tree now that does not have to be in the parlor. Yes, I'm going to do Christmas big time this year. I'm not a big Christmas person. However, I have a house full of grandchildren and even more. So this year, yep, Papa's going to do Christmas. I got to go get a tree. I've got all kinds of ornaments and stuff to go on the tree. I got to get stuff to decorate with. Linda and Aurora and I this next week are going to have to go to Ada, Oklahoma to Dollar Tree, and they're going to go in and buy Christmassy stuff. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm having actually a pretty good day today. Last night was horrible. That hand was throbbing. And so when I was taking my evening bath, when I was taking my bath, I actually asked for some guidance from the Creator. And what I got told was, I'm going to have to just use one walking cane, period. Using a cane and having my girth and that ugly fat I've got push on both hands. This hand has had so much damage to it that it was creating agonizing, throbbing pain. It's not hurting that bad. So, and it's kind of bad that I've got to not use it as much. I'm a southpaw. When you're left-handed and you don't get to use your left hand, that creates some problems. And that in the back, and that is a silky rooster or two and ducks. And there should be some hens cackling in a little bit. It's kind of chilly outside. It's like 55, 56, 57 degrees, something like that. I've got the heat on number 2 in my office, not on high. It's on the middle setting. And I'm still not done doing all the stuff I've got to do in here. I will get around to all of it. Just got a lot going on. Things going on in the world. Rittenhouse was found not guilty. Now, if you don't know who that is, let me bring up a news feed and I'll tell you. I think there's a photograph on the Drudge Report of Rittenhouse. I think his name's Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse acquitted of all charges in 2020 Kenosha, Wisconsin shootings. He killed a couple of people. He was 17 years old, loaded up an AR-15, went to Kenosha, Wisconsin. I'm not sure what the deal was, but it was a Black Lives Matter protest, I think. I kind of agree with the prosecution. He showed up armed, even though one of the prosecution's witnesses was one of the guys he shot, admitted he had a gun and he had it pointed at Rittenhouse when Rittenhouse opened fire. He was quote unquote going to help protect business owners. I'll just be blunt about it. What he did was very foolish. It cost two people their lives, even though they were probably thugs and not very good people. You don't load up for bear and go hunting for bear in a human populated area. Why do I say loaded for bear? AR-15, it's actually a moderately powerful rifle. I have more powerful rifles hanging on the wall in my bedroom and in gun lockers. But the thing is, and I have some friends, if they watch this, and I'm sure they won't. Well, you carry a gun. Listen, I carry a gun and I'm extremely well trained in the use of one. I know what is right, what is wrong. I'm an extremely good shot. I'm one of those guys that you can throw bottles up in the air and I can shoot them out of the air. And I'm not bragging when I say that. You put a quarter that size 20 yards from me and I'll put a bullet through the center of it every time. I know I've been using a handgun since I was little. My daddy, my late father, took my brother Chris and I down to the Washita River and down to Red River, and I've still got one of the guns he gave me when I was little. I don't have it in here. That is a service revolver I carried when I was a police officer. I still have it. I still use it. It's dead on accurate. I carry a gun with me all the time. You cannot have done all the things I've done in life and not have a plethora of enemies. And I've got enemies, folks. I also have friends. And I also try to go out of my way, really and truly, and to be as kind, as gentle, and as sociably polite as I can be. And I absolutely do not drive to another town with one of my big bore hunting rifles or anything else and say, well, I'm going to keep them stores safe. It's not, and Rittenhouse was found not guilty. That's the jury's decision, the judge's decision, but he got tried in the court of public opinion through the media, and the prosecution did several things that were uncalled for. They got called on the carpet by that judge several times. And I imagine the families of the two individuals he killed are going to be going to court for wrongful death lawsuits. It's coming. But that's kind of indicative. What is that on my desk? Another one of those moments when Tucklow Can't stand it. Let me find my... I got something stuck to my desk. I'm going to have Nick build me one. The next thing he's got to build, though, is an arm wall for my wife and mine's bedroom. We don't have a big bedroom, and we need to have a better place to hang clothes. And I will talk to her about that when she gets home, if I don't take Bo's car and go find them and talk to her before. Got to get a sip. Now, the whole point I was making about the Rittenhouse verdict and about everything else, it is a scary old world out there. It really is. It's going to get worse. And whether you believe it or not, that is by design. Satan designed it that way, the old devil. He's real. He lives. And until the good Lord Jesus takes him and throws him in a bottomless pit, except for 1,000 years that there's going to be peace on this earth to give everybody a chance to see what celestial type living is, where you don't have Satan tempting you, you don't have evil in the world. It gives everyone a taste, and it also gives the overall population of this planet an opportunity to see that being good actually is a lot more fun. Scary things going on out there. There really are, and it's only going to get worse. Like I said, it's all coming up. Just a second. 3-day-old coffee. Not bad. I could see some of you right now go, eee! Linda and I'm going to load this, and I'm going to get in another vehicle and go find my sweetheart, my granddaughter, and keep an eye on them. Not that I don't trust them. I don't trust other people. Chris Kyle, famous Navy SEAL, one time said that there are sheep and there are wolves and there are sheepdogs. I'm a sheepdog. And that is the truth. That's what I am, as was my dad, as are my brothers, as are my sisters, as are my sons. We're sheepdogs, as are the people watching this. I have a great idea that most of you watching this, if not all of you, have a tendency to care for and take care of other people. Caregivers. And there's pecans rolling down the roof on my office. That old metal roof, even with all the insulation up there, kind of lets you know when stuff's going on. When it's raining, you can't hear in here. Or in the building next to me. There's a lot of dead air space plus insulation on our house, so you don't hear it that much. You can hear it hitting it. All the buildings here have steel roofs on them. Anyway, I rattled, and this is a short one today. Mom, John, I love you. I hope you're doing well. I do. My brother Michael, I love you. I hope you're doing well. My buddy Chris in Florida, I love you. I hope you're doing well. My buddy Monty over in Lone Grove. Lone, not long, because the closed captioning, when it has it on here, the way I talk, it misinterprets what I'm saying. But in Lone Grove, America, Monty, M-O-N-T-Y, love you, brother. I hope you're doing well, and all of yours are doing well. Shell and David up in Illinois, I hope you're doing well. Jackie Brill Sands, Charlie, and all your children and pets and everybody else in your retinue, I hope you're all doing well. God bless all of you. finger with the pressure glove on right there. Yeah. See that sign? That says be kind. I want all of you to be kind. It helps you, it helps others. God bless you. I love you, and bye.